So you have racial demographics. What are the racial demographics of Texas? What percent white, Latino, Asian, what have you? That would be the racial demographics of the state. You could also say percentage male and female. It's probably close to 50-50. You could look at religious demographics. And so I haven't updated because I don't know the new Supreme Court justice, but for a while there, our Supreme Court was 3 Jewish people and 5 Catholics, and so one argument, I don't know what the new guy is, Gorsuch. I'll look that up and update my stats. But so one might say, okay, you have 3 Jews and 5 Catholics, so that makeup is that'd be 63% Catholic and 37% Jew, where the country is 2% Jewish, maybe 25 to 30% Catholic, and the majority is Protestant. And so you'd say, hey, is this a little out of line with the makeup of the country? Is this representative with the country when no Protestants are represented on the court? And so what would that mean? Should that be something, a point of emphasis? You can look at the racial makeup of the Supreme Court. What percent are Hispanic, black, white, what have you? Another thing you look at in the legislature, especially because it's so the gap is so profound, is gender. So the U.S. House, I think your book puts it at 20-something% female. Well, obviously the country's half female. Do you think that would make a difference if females were close to half the representative body of our lawmakers? You can look at the presidents have not. We've failed to have a female, and with the exception of one, minorities have not really been existent. And so, what would that look like? And then go into that further. Why do you think it would make a difference if females were a larger population in the representatives? And so your research may take you down to, maybe you could find historically, how have females voted when it comes time to go to war? Are they as supportive as men or less supportive? If you find out they're less supportive, is it possible we would not have gone to Iraq or Afghanistan, which, or especially Iraq, has come under heavy scrutiny as to whether or not that was appropriate policy? Maybe that would have been avoided. Maybe you find women are more likely to focus on healthcare and education, and maybe our policies would look quite different if we had more female representatives in there just off that basis alone. You could also look at the racial demographics of the U.S. House of Representatives. And another one that you could argue is age. These are a bunch of old geezers, right? Like we got to wait for these people who don't know how to hook up a Wi-Fi, sitting here telling us how to run our lives and things of that sort. So these are, I invite you just to look at these different characteristics: age, race, religion, gender are the ones that are more easily identifiable. Dig down, find out, well, what would that look like if it did align more? So you may want to find the demographics of the country and then say this is how out of whack it is. So say the country's 60% white, however Congress is 90% white, whatever it is, and say this is where we're a little out of whack. And maybe it's not representative, and that maybe we don't feel like their policy making's in line with what we would expect it to be, given the menagerie that we are as a population. So hopefully that gets you going. The requirements on the second one are the same as the first as far as word count, scholarly sources, and that nature. So hopefully that gets you going. Please feel free to send me an email. I check it every single day, and I will get back to you. And keep up with the other deadlines. I know this class goes by fast. I hope you're learning a lot. And and I should say, I'll get a little plug for myself. If you like this style that I set up, and by all means, if you don't, then don't take my second class. If you do like the structure, I just found out yesterday I'll be teaching a summer 2 Government 2306 class, and my structure is much the same. in that class as well. So if you're still needing that second government, if that works with you, but by all means, if no offense, if you don't, by all means, meet other people and look at their teaching styles and what they emphasize. That's fine. But if you are looking for a summer 2 class, that should be coming available soon. I haven't heard back from the chair yet, but he asked me yesterday, and I told him I would do that. So I'll put that in the announcement when I get exact info in the class. So with that said, I'll let you get back to it. I hope you have a great day.